This is Evidence in Silence, a documentary-style true crime podcast. Where the story ends, the questions begin. Bloomington, Indiana, June 3, 2011. Security cameras recorded a young woman walking alone. She moved slowly, barefoot, her arms folded across her body. The street was quiet. The hour was late. She turned a corner. She moved beyond the camera's view. Lauren Spierer was never seen again. No confirmed witness has verified her movements after that moment. No confirmed trace has been found. She has never returned home. There are cases that refuse to fade, stories suspended in time, lives interrupted without warning, without explanation. What remains are fragments, a final movement, a final recording, a silence that remains. Lauren Elizabeth Spierer was 20 years old. She was originally from Scarsdale, New York, a suburban community north of New York City. She was the only child of Charlene and Robert Spierer. Her parents described her as determined, energetic, social. She had grown up in a structured environment. Her father worked as a dentist. Her mother was actively involved in her life. Lauren had attended Edgemont High School. She graduated in 2009. She then enrolled at Indiana University, located in Bloomington, more than 700 miles from her home. She studied apparel merchandising. Her academic focus centered on fashion. She had completed her sophomore year. By June 2011, she remained in Bloomington for the summer term. She lived in an off-campus apartment. The building was located at the intersection of North College Avenue and East 11th Street. She shared the apartment with a roommate. Friends lived nearby. Most of her social life centered around the university district. The area was active: bars, restaurants, student housing, late-night foot traffic. It was considered a familiar environment. Lauren was approximately 4 feet 11 inches tall. She weighed approximately 95 pounds. Her small physical stature was frequently noted. Friends described her as physically vulnerable in certain situations. Despite this, she maintained an active social life. She frequently spent time with friends, attended gatherings, visited local bars. Her communication with her parents remained regular. Phone calls were routine. Text messages were frequent. There was no history of disappearance, no prior incident of prolonged absence, no indication that she intended to leave voluntarily. On June 2, 2011, Lauren had completed her daily routine. There were no reported threats, no reported fears, no indication that anything was about to change. Thursday, June 2, 2011. Lauren spent the evening with friends. She had plans to socialize. Shortly after 9 p.m., she left her apartment. She wore black leggings, a white tank top, a black cardigan. Her footwear consisted of black flats. She carried her keys, her phone, her identification. Her apartment remained unlocked. Her roommate was not present. Lauren walked to a nearby apartment. The residence belonged to a friend. Several individuals were present. Alcohol consumption was reported. Lauren remained for several hours. Witnesses later stated she appeared in good spirits. She communicated normally. She moved independently. There was no reported conflict, no reported injury. At approximately midnight, Lauren left the apartment. She intended to continue socializing. Her destination was Kilroy's Sports Bar, located less than 1 mile away. The walk required approximately 15 minutes. She arrived shortly after midnight. Kilroy's was active. Students filled the interior. Music played. Alcohol was served. Lauren was observed interacting with acquaintances. She consumed alcohol. Her level of intoxication was later described as significant. Witnesses reported visible impairment. Her balance was affected. Her coordination was reduced. Despite this, she remained within the bar. She continued interacting with others. She did not request assistance. She did not contact her parents. She did not indicate that she intended to leave the area. As the early morning hours approached, Lauren remained in downtown Bloomington, within walking distance of her apartment, within walking distance of friends, within walking distance of safety. She did not know that the timeline was already narrowing, that her movements were already becoming the subject of investigation. At approximately 2:27 a.m., Lauren exited Kilroy's Sports Bar. Security cameras captured her departure. She was not alone. Corey Rossman, another Indiana University student, walked beside her. The two had met earlier that evening. They began walking southbound. Their destination was Lauren's apartment. The distance was less than 1 mile. Surveillance cameras recorded their movements. Lauren appeared unsteady. Her gait was inconsistent. She relied on Corey for support. At one point she stumbled. Corey helped her regain balance. The streets remained active. Other pedestrians were present. Vehicles passed. Streetlights illuminated the sidewalks. There was no confirmed confrontation, no confirmed threat, no confirmed disturbance. At approximately 2:30 a.m., the pair reached the intersection of North College Avenue and East 11th Street. This location was directly outside Lauren's apartment building. Security cameras captured them approaching the entrance. Lauren attempted to open the door. She used her key. She dropped it. The key fell onto the sidewalk. Corey assisted her. They entered the building together. This moment was clearly recorded. It confirmed Lauren had returned to her residence. It confirmed she was alive. It confirmed she was capable of entering the building. What happened next would become central to the investigation. Inside the building, Lauren and Corey entered the elevator. Surveillance cameras captured their presence. Lauren leaned against the wall. Her posture remained unstable. She appeared heavily intoxicated. They exited on Lauren's floor. They moved toward her apartment. Lauren attempted to unlock the door. She encountered difficulty. Witness accounts later confirmed she struggled with coordination. At this point, Corey and Lauren encountered another student. His name was Michael Beth. He lived in the same building. He observed Lauren's condition. He later reported she appeared disoriented. Concern was expressed about her well-being. Michael and Corey decided Lauren should not remain alone. They believed she required supervision. Lauren was escorted to Corey's apartment. His residence was located nearby, within walking distance. Surveillance cameras captured Lauren leaving her building with Corey. This moment would mark the final confirmed footage of Lauren inside her own residence. She did not re-enter her apartment again. Her keys would later be found inside. Her personal belongings remained untouched. Her bed was unused. She had left with only what she carried: her phone, her identification, her clothing. She did not know this would be the last time she was seen inside her home. Corey Rossman's apartment was located at 8th Street and North College Avenue. The distance from Lauren's building was less than 1 block. The walk required approximately 1 minute. Lauren arrived at approximately 2:30 a.m. She entered Corey's apartment. Corey later reported that Lauren sat on the floor. Her condition remained impaired. She appeared extremely intoxicated. At some point inside the apartment, Lauren fell. Corey later stated she struck her head. The impact was not captured on video. No recording exists of the incident. Corey later described seeing blood near her mouth. He stated he became concerned. Another student was present. His name was Jay Rosenbaum. Jay later confirmed Lauren had fallen. He described her condition as unstable. He stated she appeared disoriented. Lauren remained conscious. She did not lose awareness completely. She spoke. She moved. She did not request medical assistance. No emergency services were contacted. No ambulance was requested. No official medical evaluation occurred. At approximately 2:48 a.m., Lauren attempted to leave. She exited Corey's apartment. Surveillance cameras captured her departure. This footage confirmed she remained alive. She walked into the hallway. Her movements were slow. Her posture remained unstable. She was alone. Corey remained inside. Jay remained inside. Lauren did not stay. She moved away from the apartment. Her next destination was another nearby residence. This movement would mark the narrowing of the timeline. Her confirmed interactions were becoming fewer. Her confirmed witnesses were becoming limited. Each step forward reduced the certainty of her location. After leaving Corey's apartment, Lauren moved northbound. She arrived at another apartment building. This residence belonged to friends. One of them was named David Rohn. David later confirmed Lauren arrived at his apartment. He observed her condition. He later described her as intoxicated. He allowed her to enter briefly. She remained for a short period. She did not stay. She did not sleep there. She did not request medical assistance. She did not call her parents. She did not contact emergency services. At approximately 4:30 a.m., Lauren left David's apartment. She exited alone. Surveillance cameras captured her movements outside the building. This footage would become the final confirmed recording of Lauren Spierer. She walked southbound. She was barefoot. Her shoes had been removed earlier. Her arms were folded across her body. Her movements remained slow. Her balance remained affected. She turned onto North College Avenue. She moved out of view. No confirmed camera recorded her afterward. No confirmed witness verified her location after that moment. The timeline ended there. Her physical location became unknown. Her direction became uncertain. Her safety could no longer be confirmed. She had been less than 1 mile from her apartment, less than 1 mile from familiarity, less than 1 mile from safety. And then, nothing. Lauren had planned to attend work that day. She was employed at a local clothing store. She did not arrive. She did not call. She did not provide notice. This absence was inconsistent with her routine. Her phone remained silent. Calls were placed. Text messages were sent. No response was received. Friends began contacting each other. They attempted to reconstruct the previous night. Each person provided fragments. Each fragment narrowed the timeline. Her parents were notified. They lived in New York. They had not heard from Lauren that morning. This break in communication was unusual. Lauren maintained regular contact. Daily communication was common. Her parents attempted to call her. The calls went unanswered. Concern increased. Friends began physically searching the surrounding area. They walked the streets near her apartment. They visited locations she had been seen. They checked with acquaintances. No confirmed sighting was reported. Her phone remained inactive. Her financial accounts remained inactive. No purchases were recorded. No transportation had been arranged. She had not boarded a flight. She had not used public transit. She had not contacted anyone to indicate departure. Later that day, Lauren Spierer was officially reported missing. Law enforcement initiated an investigation. The timeline was already limited. The final confirmed footage had occurred just hours earlier. Every minute without confirmation increased uncertainty. Every unanswered call reinforced absence. Her last verified movement remained fixed at approximately 4:30 a.m., walking alone, barefoot, into darkness. The Bloomington Police Department began its investigation immediately. Officers conducted interviews, friends were questioned, witnesses were identified. Each individual provided a timeline. Each timeline was compared against surveillance footage. Security cameras throughout Bloomington were reviewed. Downtown intersections, apartment buildings, sidewalk entrances, parking areas. Multiple cameras confirmed Lauren's movements between 2:27 a.m. and 4:30 a.m. Her exit from Kilroy's sports bar, her arrival at her apartment building, her entry into Corey Rossman's apartment, her departure, her arrival at David Rohn's apartment, and her final walk into darkness. Beyond that point, no confirmed footage existed. Search teams were deployed. Officers examined nearby wooded areas, parking structures, alleyways, vacant properties. Canine units were used. Tracking dogs attempted to follow her scent. The trail was limited. It did not produce a confirmed location. Nearby dumpsters were searched. Vehicles were examined. No confirmed evidence of violence was publicly identified. Lauren's phone was analyzed. Its final activity occurred during the early morning hours. No confirmed outgoing calls after her disappearance. No confirmed text messages. Her bank accounts remained inactive. No ATM withdrawals. No purchases. No confirmed financial activity. Law enforcement identified individuals who had seen Lauren during her final hours. Corey Rossman, Jay Rosenbaum, David Rohn. Each was interviewed. Each provided statements. Each confirmed Lauren had been alive when she left their presence. No individual publicly admitted to seeing her after 4:30 a.m. Search efforts expanded. Volunteer groups assisted. Local residents participated. Flyers were distributed. Public appeals were issued. Her parents traveled to Bloomington. They met with investigators. They conducted their own outreach. Press conferences were held. Media coverage expanded nationally. Despite these efforts, no confirmed trace was discovered. No confirmed witness came forward. No confirmed location was identified. The final verified moment remained unchanged. A surveillance recording. A young woman walking alone, barefoot, disappearing from view. In the years since June 2011, Lauren Spierer has not been found. No confirmed remains have been discovered. No confirmed sightings have been verified. No confirmed communication has occurred. Her phone has never been used again. Her financial accounts have remained inactive. No purchases have been recorded. No travel has been confirmed. Her parents have continued seeking answers. They returned to Bloomington multiple times. They met with investigators. They organized search efforts. They issued public appeals. Billboards were displayed. Flyers were distributed. Media coverage continued. Each renewed effort produced attention, but no confirmed resolution. Law enforcement has not publicly confirmed a definitive explanation. No arrest has been made. No individual has been charged. The final confirmed evidence remains unchanged. A series of surveillance recordings. Lauren exiting a bar. Lauren returning to her apartment building. Lauren entering another residence. Lauren walking alone, barefoot. And then, nothing. The distance between her final location and her apartment was less than 1 mile. A walk of less than 20 minutes. A familiar route. A familiar environment. A populated area. And yet, no confirmed witness has verified her presence after 4:30 a.m. Questions remain. Did she continue walking toward home? Did she encounter another person? Did she accept assistance? Did she become disoriented? Did something occur beyond the reach of surveillance? After more than a decade, the timeline remains fixed. The evidence remains limited. The uncertainty remains complete. Her parents have continued to wait, to search, to hope. Until new information emerges, the disappearance of Lauren Spierer remains unresolved. Her final confirmed image remains unchanged. A young woman walking alone through a quiet street, barefoot, moving forward, and into silence. For those left behind, the waiting never truly ends. Answers remain somewhere beyond reach, hidden in memory, buried in silence. This has been Evidence in Silence. Where the story ends, the questions remain. Thank you for listening.